Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of my FM21 Beta save, rebuilding Barcelona. We've had January, we've got an extra few signings in, and this team is really cooking on gas now. We've made an absolute surge up the table in La Liga. We're through in into the Champions League. We're in the quarterfinals. I'm going to show you the second leg of that tie today, and we're also through to the final of the Spanish Cup. I also have to admit, I've conceded. Lionel Messi is the best player I have ever used on Football Manager. I usually do lower league saves, so actually having Lionel Messi in my team, he's just breathtaking. I've conceded, he's staying. I've triggered a contract extension. He will be with me for next season. But without any further ado, let's get into today's two massive games. Okay then guys, so I'm going to start things off by showing you the competition screen before I show you the run that we've gone on to get to this point. As you can see, we sit top of La Liga. We've played 28 games and we are currently 7 points clear of Atletico Madrid. The expectation is for us to win the division, and currently where we are 7 points clear, you'd like to think we wouldn't slip up from here. Even in the games at the moment where I'm rotating the team, they're still blowing teams out. I'll show you some of the fixtures and some of the high profile results in a second. Into the Champions League then, we are currently about to take on PSG in the second leg of our quarterfinal. We hold a 2-goal lead going into the game into France. So you'd like to think we would make the semi-final, which is the expectation of a minimum to reach the Champions League semi-final. I think the draw for that has already been done, and I can't for the life of me remember who we will come up against. So Barcelona PSG will take on Juventus or Manchester United. Juve are currently winning that tie 4-1. Ouch. So yeah, things are going pretty well in that. And then in terms of the Spanish Cup, guys, it wasn't a priority. The board wanted me to reach the final, right? But my priority was more the Champions League and La Liga. La Liga was the main priority. And we've just steamrolled our way through to the final. The semi-final over the two legs was very interesting. So I guess the next thing for me to do is to jump into the schedule. The last time you would have seen us, we would have taken on Real Madrid and Valencia in the Spanish Super Cup semi-final and final, respectively. Since then, we've gone on an absolute tear. We've only lost once, and we've only dropped points on a few occasions. Drawing 0-0 with Alaves here, a disappointing one in the league. But if you look at some of these results, right, guys, 5-0, 4-0, 7-0, we're just absolutely pumping teams at the moment. We did have a little bit of a scare in terms of the Champions League. We lost the first leg of our first knockout round away at Benfica. We lost that game 3-1. They were the better team. Ignore the XG. They were the better team. Absolutely battered us. Otamendi scoring, Weigl. We got an away goal through Lautaro Martinez right at the death, 84th minute, which really, really helped us for the second game of that. We did turn things around at the new camp. I wasn't too worried with only the 2-goal lead, especially once securing the away goal. And as you can see from the match stats here, 20 shots, 12 on target, 3.21 in terms of XG, 12 corners. We just absolutely battered Benfica at home, as you would expect. Yeah, and then just in the league, just absolutely flying through. Spanish Cup, we took on, where's the first leg? I took on Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. That's the main one that we've had that was the real tricky one so far, blowing out Valladolid, Lugo, Ponteferrada on the route. Yeah, so we drew 2-2 at home against Atletico. Difficult one, this. Despite Messi being one of the better players on the pitch and scoring, he didn't really turn up. Didn't really do a great deal in that game. Griezmann, again, another woeful performance from him. Just honestly, the quicker I can get Antoine Griezmann out of this club, the better. But then the second leg, away goals don't count in this. Into the second leg we go though. But Lionel Messi, he definitely turned up for this one, as you can see, securing a 10 rating. Just a 1, 2, 3. I think he got 3 goals and 4 assists in this one, as you can see if we open up the full match stats here. we kind of took control of this tie. It still went to extra time though. Griezmann scoring here in the 77th to make the game 2-2. We were precarious there. We scored from a set piece. Lenglet scoring 96th. We scored in the 97th, 103rd, 108th. Diego Costa gets one back, and Lautaro Martinez, who's kind of gone off the boil a little bit. He's still got a lot of goals if I just open him up. 41 goals in 39 appearances, but there was a period of time where he was far exceeding the goals per games. So if I jump back into the schedule, as you can see, we're on a nice run. We've not lost in the league since Elche, right at the start in October. Lost to Elche, lost to Valencia, lost to Real Betis. This is when Messi still hated me. But as I said, we've since rebuilt that friendship, and we are now stronger than ever. If we go into the transfers, guys, there's some transfers that you wouldn't have seen. So in terms of players out in January, we only got rid of one. And I'm so glad he's gone as well, just due to his massive wages of 400k a week. Coutinho has gone to Manchester City. He went for 48 million. I know I could have probably got a lot more for him, but Man City bid really low. I tried to counter with something true to his value, and they said no. Coutinho then got upset, so then we had to meet a compromise. Man City paid the 48 million. I cleared off a massive amount of wages on my wage budget, and we move on. So I mentioned last episode we were looking for a right back, and we've got one. I'm really happy with this. I brought in another Englishman, someone who I can actually speak to on the training ground, in terms of Max Addons. And so far, guys, as you can see from his average ratings, in all competitions, a 7.29. He's really made that right back spot his since he's come in. I think he's been great. It's definitely one for you guys to try and pick up this game cycle. Yeah, he cost 59 million. I didn't want to pay it, but in the end, I just buckled. He was the right back that I wanted. I probably should have held out for someone else. And then another player that I really like is Dominic Sabozlai, I think is his name. I've 100% butchered that. The Hungarians come in from RB Salzburg. And again, he's been pretty good in all competitions as well. 7.08 in his average ratings. He sits just alongside Frankie de Jong in the more central midfielder, sort of like box-to-boxy role. As you can see, he's a 3-star on a Mazzala. That's not quite where I play him. But again, another potential wonder kid. That's his media description. But tries killer balls, looks for the pass rather than attempt to score, tries tricks. He's just what I want in that midfield spot. He's slightly more advanced than the likes of Puig and Mariba, who are still at the club and developing superbly. But that is kind of how we are all set up in the club with the January transfer window. If I go into the finances, you can see the balance is minus 10 million. Not great. Transfer budget has still got 35.5, and obviously we've fixed the wage budget so that we can now accommodate everybody due to getting rid of Coutinho. As I said in the intro, I have conceded in terms of Lionel Messi, and Lionel Messi has got another contract with us. He's still exceptional, even at 33. That 14 pace, I don't think is actually accurate. I think he feels quicker than that. So we've extended his contract for another year, another 1.2 million a week. I think he's worth it. 35 games for Messi this season, 29 goals and 15 assists. He scored 6 penalties from the 8 he's taken. Not necessarily the best. But he is doing superbly well for us, still at the age of 33. So we're about to go into our tactical meeting actually for this game against PSG, and this is the starting lineup for this game. Ter Stegen in goal, Max Addons, as I said, holding down that right back role since he's come into the club. Upamecano playing alongside Lenglet. They did have a poor partnership to start with. They've got over that pretty quickly, and now they have a generally good partnership. Alba's playing at left back. I have been rotating between Alba and Grimaldo, who I can't seem to see right now. Yep, there he is down there. He's not currently match fit, so Alba is going to play instead. De Jong playing alongside Szoboszlai, as I said. They've already developed a very strong partnership, which is just perfect. Pedri's sort of holding down this inverted winger spot on the right-hand side. Messi at the attacking midfielder. Dembele on the left-hand side for this game. And Lautaro Martinez up top. He's also developed a very nice partnership with Lionel Messi for club and for country. So we will submit this team. We will get into the second leg against PSG. We've made 5 changes from last match. That is because we heavily rotated, and now we have to take on PSG to book this spot in the semi-final of the Champions League. Interesting team from then. Navas, Sergio Roberto, who we obviously sold earlier on this season. Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Bernat, Danilo Pereira, Verratti, Florenzi is probably playing in midfield by the looks of things. Di Maria, Mbappe, and Mario Icardi. They've got some options on the bench. Mandzukic being an interesting one. Sarabia maybe. Paredes. Not necessarily the deepest of the bench. You'd like to think that the likes of Fati, Puig, and Umtiti, Trincão's actually been very good for us as well, would be good ones off the bench. So, my assistant recommends the media team talk. I'm going to thrash my arms and do the media team talk. It seems to have motivated everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip that and I'm going to immediately change our mentality to positive, as we are the away team in this game. We don't want to go too gung-ho away at PSG. Just see the game out. If we score, I think that's a tie, done and dusted. We are playing in the black today. Messi gets the ball for the first highlight of the game into Szoboszlai, over towards Dembele, hits the crossbar. Marquinhos is able to clear the danger there. Interesting first exchange in this tie. PSG in the first leg, guys, didn't really offer anything. They had a couple of shots from Mbappe, but nothing that Ter Stegen wasn't able to sort out. As you can see, guys, we're having shots. They're not on target, and it's interesting to see the PSG shape change as we play this game. Messi gets the ball again from Lenglet. Lenglet, don't know why he's taking my throws. Really need to look at that. Max Aarons on the ball then. Back into Lenglet, the centre-back. Into Frankie de Jong. Max Aarons. Back to Szoboszlai. We are holding the ball quite nicely here. Got PSG penned in. Out to Jordi Alba on this left-hand side. Can he get the crossover? He can. Keylor Navas equal to it. 40 minutes in. As you can see, nothing really happening. And that is a very nice flat goal kick from Keylor Navas straight into Mbappe. He goes into the penalty area, goes past one, goes past two. And that is what Kylian Mbappe can do for his 19th goal of the season. Great vision from Keylor Navas, but phenomenal work from Mbappe here against Max Aarons and Upamecano. Pushes into the penalty area, always a worry. Goes past one, goes past Upamecano, rifles that under Ter Stegen. That's put me on a little bit of a high alert now. A little bit of a worry. We still hold the lead in this tie. Let's go in and point the finger. Things are going well. No, I'm not really happy with your performance. That seems to have motivated the entire starting 11 with the exception of Szoboszlai, who is our best player so far. I'd like to see us get a goal, but I don't know. Messi's taken a knock. I don't care. Lionel, you're staying on, bud. For the foreseeable, at the very least. Jordi Alba gets this one clear then. Danilo's going to pick it up. We are applying pressure with Lenglet. I don't know why he's so intent on pushing out. So, can someone go in and close Danilo down? Doesn't. Into Verratti, into Florenzi. We get the block. But annoyingly, Kylian Mbappe is going to pick that one up. Bernat, that is the highlight over. Come on, boys. Can we get a goal into Messi? Jordi Alba. Ball comes across. Actually, do I take Messi off for the cup final? What are they saying? Oh, I'll take a look at it after. I'm going to ignore that on the touchline instruction and see what happens after this highlight. So we go back to Ter Stegen, into Upamecano, into Frankie de Jong. We look for Pedri. It's not a good pass. And PSG knock it around themselves. If I take Messi off with a view on the Spanish Cup final that we've got coming up against Real Madrid in the next game, I think that could come back to bite me. PSG playing the ball superbly well here. Di Maria versus Jordi Alba then. Goes back to Sergio Roberto, the former Barcelona man. Drives at Alba. Gets it to Di Maria. Verratti. Cross comes over. Oh, guys. Okay. Kylian Mbappe scored his 20th goal of the season. That brings the tie level. We need to go attacking. Messi has suffered a pulled groin, but should be able to play through it. Okay, Messi's going to play through a pulled groin. I want to advance in the Champions League. We've reached the final of the Spanish Cup. That's what they expected us to do. Highlight for PSG. Verratti to take then. Swings it over into the penalty area. We get the initial danger clear. To Verratti again, though. Into Mbappe. Side netting. Come on, boys. Come on. We can get through in the Champions League. PSG offered nothing in this first leg, and I really knew we should have made it more than 2. Messi into Szoboszlai, into Frenkie de Jong, back to the Hungarian, interchange, into Pedri. Oh, good save, Keylor Navas. Good strike from Pedri, though. Come on, boys. We only need the one. Lionel Messi to take the corner, whips it across. Pedri gets out jumped. Pedri's handled the ball. Free kick to PSG. Kylian Mbappe's 2 goals being the real difference makers here. Jordi Alba with the throw in into Ousmane Dembele. Back to Jordi Alba. Up the line to Lionel Messi. Into the penalty area goes Messi. Goes back towards Jordi Alba. It gets intercepted by Sarabia. Max Aarons, though, after a poor clearance from PSG. We're holding it in midfield nicely. Into Pedri. Lautaro Martinez. Oh, Lautaro. Outside of the post. I think we need to make a change. We go into the tactics. Ousmane Dembele, poor game. Ansu Fati, on you come, sir. That's all I'm going to do for now. I'd like to keep Mariba, maybe Trincao up my sleeve should I need them later. To Stegen them. Into Upamecano. Max Aarons on the ball then. Szoboszlai. Pedri. He's dropped deep to pick up the ball and get on it. In towards Messi. Messi goes past one. Into the penalty area. Lionel Messi. Oh, I've talked you up before the game, Lionel. Corner comes in. Marquinhos gets the initial danger clear. Lenglet's going to pick that one up and just run it straight out of play. I'm going to ignore the short passing shout. We get it all the time, but we are set to pass it almost as short as humanly possible. We go into extra time. We've been very even. Our XG is slightly higher. We've had more corners. With slightly edge in possession as well. I am going to point the finger. Don't let this slip away. You've been the better team. Some people frustrated by the feedback. Some others and the main players in this team looking inspired and motivated as we go into extra time. Is this going to be the exact same as what we had against Atletico in that Spanish Cup semi-final where we went into extra time and absolutely pasted them? I'm hoping it is. We take the pressure off ourselves, hopefully. Sarabia, Danilo, Sarabia again. They're knocking it around the back. I'm waiting for this ball up the line towards Messi. Upamecano wins that into Lionel Messi. Come on, Lautaro. This time he's forced wide. He's got options. Goes back to Max Aarons. Aarons has got options on the left. Goes to Frenkie de Jong. Back to Lenglet. I need the fullbacks to get wider here. Into Pedri. Pedri's got Max Aarons running beyond him and finds him. The Englishman into the penalty area. Lautaro Martinez. That is awful from our top goal scorer this season. They're saying introduce some fresh legs instead of Lionel Messi and Frenkie de Jong, and I just don't want to at this point. Kylian Mbappe then. Poor pass from him into Pedri. Szoboszlai on the pitch, on the ball, back into de Jong. Looking up the line to Lautaro Martinez on this right-hand side. He's pushed his way out into Pedri. Lautaro Martinez again. Cross comes over. Lionel Messi's there. His shot gets blocked. Danilo pushes that one behind for another corner. I think Mariba is probably going to have to come on in a minute. That cross from the corner is poor from Messi. Kimpembe gets that one clear. I want to keep Messi on if I possibly can. We'll start the second half of extra time. How is everyone doing? Right, Pedri's coming off. Trincao's coming on. I don't have Mariba on the bench. That's an issue. So that means Puig's going to come on for... No, he's not. Busquets is coming on for Frenkie de Jong. Also on a booking as well. Make it slightly more solid in there. I'm 100% keeping Messi on. Should we go to penalties? I don't think this should go to penalties. Marquinhos Free kick, takes it short to Kimpembe. Lautaro Martinez pressing there, into Danilo. Out to Mandzukic, who they're playing now. Up to Messi, inside the penalty area. Don't give away the penalty. Bernat, back to Paredes. Cross comes over. They get the header clear. Was that Jadon Sancho that I saw there? Carrere, Ansu Fati wins that. Pumps it long. Anyone there? Yes, Lautaro Martinez is there. 1v1. Goes past Kimpembe. He's got options. He's so greedy. In that instance, hits it straight at Keylor Navas. We're going to penalties, aren't we? Oh, God. Right. Displaying little emotion. That's kind of what I like, actually. Trincao, Ansu Fati, Szoboszlai, Jordi. Well, yeah. Add player. Ansu Fati. Add player. Szoboszlai. Add player. Jordi Alba. If it goes past 6, devastating. We get a team talk before. There's so many options now. This is your chance to be heroes. Make sure you have no regrets. Nobody cares. Everyone seems relatively positive, though. Let's go into the penalty shootout. This is my first penalty shootout. Can I change the camera angle to be behind the goal? Camera angle behind the goal. Right. We are behind the goal for this penalty shootout against PSG. Is this going to be the same as FM20, where the best penalty taker misses? No. Lionel Messi steps up, slots his penalty. Here comes Kylian Mbappe for PSG then, guys. What is going to happen? Ter Stegen, to be a hero, dives out the way. I don't know how good our team are at penalties. The ones who usually take them are Messi and Lautaro. Here comes Lautaro. Scores his as well. Keylor Navas almost getting something on that one. Mario Mandzukic for PSG. Steps up. Ter Stegen saves. Come on, you German beauty. Right. Score and we go through. Score and we go through. Trincao. He's been very good of late. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Come on, boys. Come on. Ter Stegen. Always back a German in a penalty shootout, hey? Bernat. Fullback. Interesting. Takes it. Ter Stegen goes the wrong way. We've still got the lead, though. It's still in our hands. Up steps a young Ansu Fati. Chance to make himself a hero. Oh, he hits the post. Sarabia. Spaniard. Scores. Szoboszlai. New signing. Scores. Goes down the middle. Jesus Christ, that was close to Keylor Navas' feet there. Paredes. All the pressure is on the penalty taker here. Or can Ter Stegen be the hero? He's taking his time running up here. Paredes then. Ter Stegen saves. We go through. Semi-finalists of the Champions League. Most likely against Juventus. Misses for Mandzukic and Paredes. Ansu Fati misses one for us. Max Aarons gets man of the match. I'm happy with how the tie went. I'm happy that we went through. I'm very much disappointed that it went to extra time and penalties. It's not what we wanted in terms of playing the Spanish Cup final coming up. We win in the Champions League quarterfinals. Barcelona to play Juventus. If we go into the schedule, where does that tie come in? Interesting. Interesting. I don't really want to do too many more episodes of this particular season, only because I want to get another full season in before the full game comes out. Anyway, guys, we've got this Spanish Cup final against Real Madrid coming up in just a few days. I'll be back for that in just a second. Okay then guys, here we are just 4 days after that ridiculous Champions League penalty shootout, and we are about to take on Real Madrid in the Spanish Cup final. We are playing at the Mestalla, Valencia's ground. When was the last time Real Madrid played? Euro Cup quarterfinals, second leg. They're in the Europa League. Did they play on the Thursday? They did. Okay, so we actually played a day before them then. But they won 4-0 in their game. So everybody is fresh with the exception of Szoboszlai and Frenkie de Jong. We made just one change. Grimaldo comes in here. Actually, I'm going to play Ansu Fati. Fati's going to play instead of Pedri. I'm going to switch those two around. Grimaldo comes in. He's got a nice relationship with Ansu Fati. The relationships are definitely developing in this team. So, it's a big game, big episode. We've already advanced in the Champions League. Everyone is happy with the tactic. We go into the match. Let's see what the team is that Zinedine Zidane has put out. Thibaut Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Ramos, Ferland, Mendy, Casemiro, Campana, Valverde, Jesus Corona, who they've bought from Porto, Eden Hazard, and Karim the Dream Benzema. Nervous, boys. Nervous. Hands in pockets. These fans have been fantastic for us. Messi loves it for the fans. He is all over it when you mention the fans, Lionel Messi. The boys take to the field. We've already got one massive victory under our belts today. Can we secure our second trophy of the season? I'm going to ignore that. That always comes up about playing short passes, and that's how the team is set up. We are playing a vertical tiki-taka. Of course we're playing short passes. Ignore. Nothing happened so far. Real Madrid have 5 shots and 2 on target. We've not had a shot yet. Can we FM them? Oh, I'm still behind the goal, aren't I, in terms of my camera angle? Let's set that back to the sideline. And camera height, I've gone the wrong way. And camera zoom. Can I alter that? No. Okay. I can on my scroll wheel on my mouse. Excellent. So, Lenglet into De Jong. Frenkie de Jong back to Lenglet. Grimaldo. Lenglet looks up the line. Is poor. Intercepted by Ferland Mendy. Sergio Ramos then. Into Hazard. Into our penalty area. That is a great challenge from Max Aarons. Well done, young Englishman. Ousmane Dembele then to run at Real Madrid. Into Lautaro Martinez. 1v1 versus Ramos. Gets past him, does he? Ramos recovers here. Gets a second. How has Lautaro Martinez squeezed that in from that angle? I don't think I'm on the right camera angle. I don't want to be on sideline, do I? I want to be on director. Yes, I do. There we go. There's the right camera angle. Lautaro Martinez, for his 42nd of the season, has squeaked that in. Here comes Dembele. Lautaro Martinez then. As you can see, Ramos comes across to press him. Eden Militao, sorry, it's not Varane, is it? Gets sucked in as well. And then he beats Courtois at his near post. He didn't really do much in that game against PSG, and we've just had our second shot of the game on target, and we've scored, and we've taken the lead. Szoboszlai is playing okay, but is tired already. Hands together. Make sure we see things out. It's in our hands again, boys. As I said last game, it is in our hands to secure this Spanish Cup. Messi in towards Lenglet, gets out jumped. Can we win that ball? We do. Max Aarons again. He's so good, guys. He is so good at that right back spot. Ousmane Dembele then goes back to Upamecano. Across to Frenkie de Jong. Upamecano. I'm actually going to change the mentality from attacking to positive. Lenglet into de Jong. Up the line to Messi. Messi's one-on-one. Lionel Messi. 30th of the season. Lionel Messi. Who would want to sell him? Not me. He's my player. He's my captain. Oh, captain. My captain. He loves scoring against Real Madrid, does Lionel Messi. Bit of a smash and grab job. 8 shots for Real Madrid in this game. We've only had 3 and scored 2 of them. We have been clinical here today. Casemiro into Valverde. Ferland Mendy. Eden Hazard. Into Karim Benzema. Left-footed. Strikes it wide of the goal. Some of our players are getting slightly tired. Ansu Fati may have to come off soon as well. De Jong. I'm looking at Szoboszlai, who will need to come off. He looks knackered in that central midfield role. Let's bring on Moriba for him. Confirm those changes. And we move on moving forward. Eden Militao and Ramos, almost 6.9 and 9, 6.9 and 7 respectively. Fresh legs in place of Messi and Frenkie de Jong. I'm actually going to do that. Messi's going to come off for Pedri, and Miralem Pjanic is going to come on for Frankie de Jong. I should have looked. I don't know how many subs I've got in this competition, but we've got a 2-goal lead. 10 minutes of the game to go. Is this the second trophy in the bag at Barcelona? If it is, what an episode, guys. They've put Isco up front and they're playing a flat 4-4-2. Zinedine Zidane has nothing on this Real Madrid, on this Barcelona team, sorry. Pjanic intercepts, gets blocked. Valverde, Casemiro, out to Asenjo, who's on the pitch now as a substitute. Into the penalty area he goes. Max Aarons again. Guys, if you're looking for a right back, I know he cost me a lot. Just go and get him. He's great. Go and get him from Norwich. Pedri into Lautaro. Can he make it 3? Great save from Courtois. Great block from Ramos as well. Would have made it 3 and would have sewn this game up, even though it looks like it already is. I'm going to ignore that. We're in the 93rd minute. Take your time, Max. Into Pedri. Ball into Dembele. Doesn't get all the way through. Militao puts that behind. That is 93 minutes of the watch done. Whenever you're ready, referee, we will have ourselves the second trophy of the season. Come on. Let's go into the post-match. I love this, by the way. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for later on in the save. We lift the Spanish Cup. Atletico Madrid in the semi-final actually put up much more of a competition compared to Real Madrid in the final. The fireworks go off. The confetti comes down. We've lifted our second trophy so far. The assistant recommends the happy. I'm happy with your performance out there. Enjoy your success, lads. And I'm going to outstretch my arms. Enjoy your success, lads. Looks inspired and motivated all across the board. We've got the Steam achievement for Cup Glory, winning a domestic cup trophy. Lautaro Martinez and Lionel Messi, my Argentinian superstars. Okay, guys. What we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We've qualified for the Euro Cup, okay, by winning the Spanish Cup. Bonuses have been paid out. Upamecano gets a bonus. No, wait. Norwich, Leipzig get bonuses. Oh, I didn't even know they were in the contracts. I was just gagging to sign those players. Lenglet reaches the yellow card limit. So in terms of competitions, guys, we've won the Spanish Super Cup and we've won the Spanish Cup. We are in the semi-finals of the Champions League and the league looks like it is going to be wrapped up. As we are 7 points clear with a game in hand. We could make it 10 points clear. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this schedule and I'm going to bank on us beating Juventus, okay, in this Champions League semi-finals. And hopefully, guys, I will bring you back for the Champions League final. If we don't get there, what I'll do is I'll bring you guys back for the final game of the season against Real Madrid, where we will be winning the title. And hopefully you guys can help me with the players that we will look to bring in next season. If you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.